Yo, what is up, everybody? It's me, your boy. I'm back. I'm feeling very under the weather, but you know what? I am feeling pretty well enough to make a video and record this. So, I'm back with another animation video, and I'm really excited to show this one off because I had a really fun time. I say that a lot, don't I? But I had a really fun time making this one. So really quick, I want to mention that I think I'm probably going to split this video up into two parts, mainly because I realized I recorded over 8 to 9 hours of footage of me just animating, and I don't know if I want to condense all of that into one video. But yeah, stick around, maybe there'll be a part 2, maybe not, who knows, I don't know, I haven't made any decisions yet, I'm just thinking about making a part 2, but anyways, so, for class, we were finishing up the walk cycles for the dog and cat animation that you saw in the last video. Then, we did a small assignment where we learned how to use the Toon Boom lip sync mapper. Toon Boom is the animation software that I use for class, and the program has this feature where it can detect your audio, and then it can match up different mouth drawings for the words you're saying, and it basically just saves you a ton of time on lip sync for characters. However, it's not the most accurate thing in the world, so you can't really rely on it too much, but we just learned how to use it. Anyways, after that, our professor then gave us the freedom to use any audio from anything that we wanted, as long as it was longer than 6 seconds and less than 10. Something close, like in that 8-second range. Now, as I mentioned before in other videos, I want to be a showrunner. And in the background and all the spare time that I have, I've been writing my own animated show. It's basically a sci-fi, action, adventure, drama, comedy, romantic, horror thriller with a hint of satire. No, just kidding, I'm kidding. No, it's a sci-fi kind of thing, but anyways, I bring this up because I wanted to try animating some of the characters for my story. As for the audio, the only thing that came to mind was this interaction from The Last of Us 2, where Ellie and Joel are exploring this old science museum.
You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice.
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7.
And I could totally see my characters having this interaction, but in a different kind of situation. So I decided to do that for this project. However, in hindsight, I think I bit off a little more than I could chew because the audio is actually a little longer than what I thought it would be, and I started looking for alternatives. However, at school we work at a very fast pace. I didn't have a lot of time to lose, and I then had the idea, you know what? Instead of looking for alternatives, why don't I just make the audio myself? So, I decided that I'd ask my friends to see if they want to help recording with me. Now, did this idea kind of delay my work a bit? Sure, I had to plan to meet up with everybody and then, set up all the equipment and then record and do multiple takes and all that stuff. But you know what? It was completely worth it because we made a lot of fun memories trying to record that audio, some of which I still kept. And I'm going to add some of those bloopers at the end of this video just because I thought it was hilarious and it was a really fun time with friends. But more on that later. But not only did I have to record and edit the audio, I also had to animate this thing. It wasn't just a simple walk cycle. I mean, I did put a walk cycle in there, but it wasn't just a walk cycle. I also had to animate the characters talking, and that's just the bare minimum, of course. I want to go above and beyond. I wanted to add sound effects, I wanted to add color, clean lines, all that fun stuff, but it was definitely going to be something that would be taking up most of my time, on top of 4 other classes, Now, one of the problems I ran into, of course, was in other classes when we did the walk cycle or the run cycle. We only did it from the profile view, and I've never done a front-facing walk cycle, and that was very difficult because there's not a lot of reference out there for a front-facing walk cycle. Trust me, I checked Google, YouTube, and there was nothing really solid that I could follow, so I kind of just, it's kind of lazy on my part, but I kind of just didn't show the legs. I mean, I showed the legs, but not the feet and everything. I just kind of it's like when you want to draw a hand, but you don't know how to draw the hand, so you start hiding the hands. I basically did that. Anyways, they weren't going to pay attention to the walk cycle. This is a lip sync assignment, so, it didn't matter that much. So, I finished, we recorded, I sketched out the characters, I made them animatable, I guess you could say, and I drew everything except the mouth positions. And I think I did those a little later because it's just easier, you know, to keep the mouths on a separate layer and then do all that once you get like the main motions down. But anyways, another thing I had trouble with was the auto lip sync mapper. I didn't want to rely on it too much, but at the same time I did want to use it because, you know, 8 seconds is like a bajillion frames that I don't want to draw. And see, when the characters are static and staying in place, then the lip sync mapper is very helpful. However, my characters were going to be moving, which makes things a little more difficult. I had to make sure that there is a way to make the mouth stay on track with the characters, but still, you know, match the words to the audio. And I really wasn't sure how to do that or make that happen. So that meant I would have to manually animate the mouth positions to make sure that they follow the face, which of course is another layer of work that really wasn't needed for the assignment. But, and I say it wasn't needed because, you know, we're just learning how to animate mouth positions and doing lip sync, and there wasn't an expectation for a walk cycle or secondary actions. We're just supposed to make 2 people talk. But I'm doing all this other stuff, and it's just like, why did I do that? But I did it because it's fun. But anyways, oh, excuse me, Jesus. But anyways, with all that in mind, I knew I was in the long haul with this project, but like I said, it was pretty fun though, especially recording the audio with my friends. That was a lot of fun. So to set the scene, because I'm going to show it right now, my friends and I were planning on having a board game night, but then I asked if we could record a quick 8 to second video for my project, thinking that it wouldn't take too long, and they luckily agreed to help me out. So I pack up my laptop and I head over to my friend's house and got set up. As I waited for my other friends to come over, my friend had a pack of balloons for some reason. But anyways, so all the homies started coming over and we started having a little fun with the balloons, just blowing them up and having them fly around the room. And once my friend who was going to help me to record showed up, for some reason we decided to try and record the audio with everybody in one room. I don't know why, but it was really funny. And yeah, remember how this is supposed to be a quick 8 to 10 second dealio? Well, this actually to record, it actually took almost like 30 to 45 minutes just to try and, you know, get this out. But we had some really good laughs and a really good blooper reel. So before we get on to that, I just want to say thanks for watching. Sorry, this is probably a little bit of a shorter video, but and there won't be any gameplay either. I'm just going to show this blooper thing, but stick around for the part 2 of this video if there is one. If not, then oh well, who cares? Not me. But thanks for watching. And in the next video, if there is one, it's probably just going to be doing cleanup in color. I'm just going to talk about more animation stuff that I did. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share all that. Yeah, make sure share it with people. You know what, a lot of people say smash the subscribe button, the like button. Nah, do that share button, dude. That sounds weird, but you know, I don't know, see what people think. Maybe they're interested in animation, maybe they're not. You won't know unless you send it to them. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, and here's the bloopers. Thanks again to all my friends who helped me record. Well, there's only mainly 2, but thank you guys for helping me. I really appreciate it. All right, have a good day. Later.
Take 4.
More takes. Use all the film. Take 4.
Take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice?
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7.
Take 5?
Take 5. You know how many times we've been to the moon? I don't like it. I did it wrong.
Another one.
You know how many times we've been to the moon? Take. You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice?
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my
Take something. 7. You know how many times we've been?
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, take 7.
Just keep going.
You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice?
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7. Take 8
Go. Yeah, take
and go. You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice?
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7. Take 8.
9.
9.
I still have 6 in mind.
Okay. You know how many times we've been to the moon? Okay, pause it. Stop. You know how many times we've been to the moon? Been to the moon? I know.
Sorry.
Wreck me.
Gonna make her a voice actor.
Take quiet. You know man.
You know, man. Okay, we're good. Alright. Okay.
You know how. Sorry. Okay. You know how many times we've been to the moon?
Twice?
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make it 7.